We're almost done. We have 2 more shows to go, and thankfully, this next show is iffy. It's Sony, right?
That's it?
Yeah. Sony.
No, that's my reaction to Sony.
Oh, okay.
That was my reaction to Sony. My reaction.
Yeah, that was pretty much like Sony was kind of a weak showing.
Hello, my name is Sean Layden. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And I think the reason for that weak showing was because I think I told you this earlier today. Last year, because last year they were kind of in a first party drought. Their big games came out. It was like Uncharted 4, and that was kind of it. They had to show what they were working on. They had to be like, hey, here's everything we're working on. There's games coming. Promise, like we promise. Now this year is here. They have to show that those games are actually coming out, right? Like because they shut them off without dates.
Yeah.
It was like God of War coming soon, Days Gone coming soon. Like all that stuff was shown off to let you know that they're working on it. Here they're like, okay, now here are the dates, like early 2018, late 2018, or just not specific dates, but it's getting closer to that. And I think because of that, that's what made this feel a little weaker. None of it looked bad, but it felt lackluster.
It did. And I was like, so what are we getting this year?
Yeah.
Like, my biggest thing, and this is the conspiracy theorist in me.
Yeah.
It's like, and I don't know, maybe it was a response to like Microsoft's Xbox like big ass show.
Yeah.
I don't think it would turn around. It was like in a day or so it did this whole change. But it's like, listen, they know what was coming out with, heavy hitter. Let's just make this about the games.
Yeah.
Like, let's just streamline it. Like, we know that we're screwed.
Yeah.
In terms of like we're not gonna be able to offer the kind of things that they've already offered. Like Xbox is coming at you hard.
Yeah.
And let's just make it about the games. I know it's a big thing people want in general.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Sony in general for the past since the PS4 has been like all their shows have usually for the past couple years have been about the games.
Yeah.
The problem is that these games we saw, and now we're just seeing more of them, and even the stuff that we saw more of still doesn't feel like enough, right? Like especially in terms of Days Gone. Like I don't feel like I got exactly what that game is still out of Days Gone. Like to me that still feels like a zombie game. Here's our zombie game gimmick. It's a giant horde.
Yeah, I was still like I told you, I'm excited for that game because it looks. I just like that shit.
Yeah.
And I like The Last of Us, but I was like, what's the difference between this and The Last of Us?
Right.
Right. So I don't know, but we'll see.
Games that are coming out this year for PS4 though. There's a Horizon DLC coming out. I wrote here just touch on it, which means I just realized that meant just talk about it a little bit. I thought it was a subtitle for a second there. As I read that, I was like, just touch it.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Just touch on it. Yeah. Fuck. Before the show, they revealed the release date for Ni no Kuni 2. It's Ni no Kuni 1 I've liked a lot. I'm burning out on certain types of JRPGs, and Ni no Kuni 1 had some aspects of those kinds of JRPGs. Ni no Kuni 2 seems to be like kind of changing that around to make it more palatable to a global audience, and I think that is going to be a key like selling point for that game. The game's coming to PS4 and PC, so I'll probably play it on PC. Detroit, or as French David Cage would say, the Trois. That game still doesn't have a date, I don't think.
No.
But they showed more of it about this one's about androids this case
sentience.
Yeah, gaining sentience, and like they're just as bad as humans, and
if not worse.
And here I'm thinking, you're doing what Yoko Taro did, but way better. Or Yoko Taro did it way better, right? Yoko Taro was the guy who developed Nier Automata, or the project lead of Nier Automata, which I'm playing right now. I love that game so far. It actually delves into some heavy existentialism shit, and it really in a fairly elegant way, actually, I think. And there's actually specifically a tweet, a goof tweet that's something along the lines of like, David Cage, can androids learn to be human? And Yoko Taro, but can humans? And David Cage, like what? And he's like, Yoko Taro, can humans learn to be human? And David Cage, I don't get it. Yeah. That's pretty much the whole like feeling I have about that game. It's a good tweet. Spiderman. I want a Spider-Man game that's good. I saw that and I go, that looks like a lot of QuickTime events. but I bet swinging around is super fun, which might be all you need.
Well, you know what? I think that maybe those are just some sequences that are
like the main mission sequences probably, and like
it looks like
that game has to be open world at this point, right? Like it's 2017.
So
that's going to be open world.
I was looking at some stuff, and like people were saying like, well, if it wasn't open world, why would they have that mini map?
Right.
And it's like just to like not have that. Like so there's some things. I think it's maybe like just some sequences are gonna be like that.
Yeah.
To give it the Uncharted feel, like in terms of like grandiose things, like just to get something really cool. That way it just plays smoothly. Right? And if you don't hit it in time, people die or whatever. Right. There's that, and it fights. It looks like reminds you of like the Batman games, the Arkham series.
Yeah.
So it looks like that. I think it's cool. I love Spider-Man games. Like they've been hit or miss for like the last
forever.
No.
Spider-Man 2 is good.
Spider-Man 2 was great.
Spider-Man 2 is good.
Great. I enjoyed it. So I think it looks cool.
Yeah,
like, graphically,
I think it looks cool.
I need to see more before I can give it a final.
Totally. That game's still a ways out. That game's 2018, right? Like, I didn't write it down, but I want to say I remember that they said 2018.
There are a lot of games. The times that they didn't give any dates.
Yeah.